Hello, who's watching? I know, Grandma Joe. I contemplated not coming on, but then I thought, oh, whoever's here will be here, whoever isn't won't. How are you doing? How's your husband? How's he feeling? Not good. Hi, Crafty Kitty. How are you? I just can't hardly get on. 2 to 3 months? Oh, he went to the doctor? Oh, no. And he just heard that today, Grandma Joe? Oh, no. So that's probably why his back was hurting. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know. I mean, when I say sorry, it just seems so. You know what I mean? It just isn't even. I don't know. It's not even the right word. It just. There just aren't words, is what. That's the problem. That really is the problem. There are no words that can take that pain or whatever. I mean, it's just such a hard thing to try and give someone. I mean, I think the best thing you can just say is that I'm here, praying. There really aren't. And I think people are better off. I mean, no, I can't say for everybody, but for me, it's almost better instead of hearing someone say, well, you know, and give different little words of, you know what I mean? If you really don't know what to say, and just say, I have no words. I don't know what to say. I'm just here. Because that really is, you know, your car broke and now that's 2000 to fix? Good grief. You know, that's how I kind of feel in my situation right now. I mean, it's just like there's so many things that are going, and I'm thinking, God, please, how much more? I mean, how much more do we have to take? Could you lighten the load just a little bit? I wonder how Bella's doing with her feet. I saw her one um, video with her where she got her shots, and I wonder how Val's doing. What are you doing with your life right now, Crafty Kitty? Grandma Joe, do you think that's why his back was, I remember you saying you were going in the room to rub his back the other day. Do you think, did they say where it has spread? It's all over. Ugh. I can't remember. Did you say he was diagnosed just a short time ago, or have you known about this for a while? I can't remember. Okay, so I remember you saying his back was hurting. So obviously, in this situation, are you going to have hospice come in? 1 year ago. Oh my gosh, that I think I told you about my friend. I think I did. But they had been together. She was 14 and he was 17. And when he passed, he was 69. He was the picture of health. He was riding his bike. He had just taken his grandsons to Nebraska, two of his grandsons. And when he was driving home, he started complaining of his back hurting. No symptoms. No symptoms before that. Nothing. Nothing. He got home. That was in August. He got home. 2 days later, he was in bed and he couldn't get out of the bed. Paramedics had to come and get him, took him to the hospital. They did CAT scans. He had prostate cancer and it had spread. He died in December. Boom, boom, boom. That was it. It was the most unreal thing I have ever seen. And I kept asking my friend, he never complained of anything. She said nothing. Nothing. Never complained of anything. That fast. And then he died in December, and Tanya, my daughter, died in March. So 3 months later, my daughter was gone. I mean, it was just, the whole thing. I mean, it's awful. And that really makes you wonder, when you don't have any sign or symptom of anything. But the reason I asked is because after, I think it was August, September, I think it was the end of September, beginning of October, hospice came in. And basically to keep him comfortable. Grandma Joe, does he not want to try to take anything for the pain? I mean, at this point, doesn't he want to try to be comfortable a little bit? Oh, he's on Oxy? I can't remember. Did it start in his lungs? 4 times a day? How are you dealing with all this? I mean, you hear this kind of a diagnosis, and as the caregiver, I mean, it must run just a gamut of emotion. It has to. Well, and I don't blame you, but that has to be hard in itself, you know, because you don't show them. So who do you go to? Where do you get your relief? You know. Have you guys been married a long, long time too? I have to go over too and look at your paintings. I was telling someone today, you know what I'm hoping is I'm hoping that Dollar Tree will come out with, you know how they made the lemons look so pretty? Oh, I'm sorry. And the sunflowers and the cherries that they did on those plates. Can you imagine if they put apples on some of their plates? A whole apple series for the fall? Wouldn't that be pretty? 12 years. Oh, so you were married June 7th? Because you're young yet. You guys are in your 50s, right? I haven't been on YouTube too much. 58, he's 60. Okay. That's young. Well, I'll show you what I got. I don't know if anyone's going to come on because it is late and I know that. But today when I got home, he why am I saying he? It has nothing to do with a he. Um, I got home from my granddaughter's talent show, and by the door there was a package. And I thought, I'm not expecting anything. And it's from Maria in the UK. And she had told me a while back, she had emailed me and told me she was going to be sending me something. And, oh, that's going to be pretty with the apples on it. Ooh, perfect. So I got this, and I did a video on it, so I'll put it up as me opening it up. But it had this butterfly, and then she sent me a little note on it. And she made all this stuff. Look at this Tilda doll that she made. I'm going to try to get it close so you can see it. The hair, she felted, and it looks like, remember Star Wars? She has this thing stuffed so tight. And when you're doing dolls like this, it is very hard to get them to look so smooth and to be that tight. Everything is hand sewn. I know it is. But look at her, and look at the little bird. And then look how she did her little shoes. I mean, the little dress. I mean, how adorable is that? I mean, this thing is stuffed so tight, I can't get over it. And the wings match the dress, and the little buttons that she's put on, and the little cute things that she's put on the hair. It is absolutely adorable. Oh, hi, Lavina. How are you? Maria from the UK made this for me, and it was waiting for me when I got home today. And what she's done with this is a little bit different than muslin. I don't know what this is because I started looking at it. I'm going to have to ask her. I'm just wondering if this is what they do crewel on. It's definitely just not regular muslin. I know it's not. I just can't figure out what it is. But this little bird is absolutely precious. And I love the way she's put the buttons on the wings. And look at that little face. But she is so sweet. And she said, "Dearest Davida, my spring angel was made just for you. I hope you like her. Blessings." So I kept thinking, do I want to put her in my living room? Because my living room is English country, but I want her in the craft room, I think. So everyone can see her. Because I have things that other people have sent me that I keep so I can look at them. So she sent me that. And then she made this, and it's a banner. Look at the felt flowers. Look how beautiful. I mean, and her work is so, I mean, this thing is so tight. And look at this, and this little flower. And I'm surmising she made the tassels as well. And I know she made the banner itself and then put it on the little dowel with the beads. Isn't that adorable? And it goes with, the colors go with the little Tilda doll she made me. Isn't that adorable? And then she put, I made this for your craft room. Love, Maria. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, it's white. Yeah, but you know, it's, I don't, well, okay, this is the same material. It is not, it's thicker. It's thicker than regular, unless their muslin is just a thicker, but it is this, what's on that. But I know you can't tell by this, and it might look like regular muslin, but it's not. It's thicker. I'll have to ask her. But isn't that adorable? So she sent that. I'll down so you can see it. And then, you know me, I love retro stuff. Look at the coasters she made me. And they're all in French. And she had put that, here's the little tag. Shoot, I had the tag. Oh, it says, I thought I thought these will make a welcome addition to your dessert cart. And I am going to put them on my dessert cart when I make my new faux goodies. So there's that one. And look how she even did the back, finishing them. Yeah, that is kind of what it's like, a drop cloth. And then look at this one. Isn't she pretty? I love this kind of stuff. And you know, looking at these, you think, what a cute gift that would make for Christmas. And I mean, it's wood, so I don't know. I don't know if I've seen the wood this thin like at Lowe's. But then here's another one, and this is Lemonade. Limonade. Citron. Isn't she pretty? And then this one. And look at the cupcakes. How adorable. You know, I don't know. It's really got me perplexed because it kind of feels like a drop cloth, but it's not, it doesn't feel like duck to me. You know what it almost feels like? It almost feels like a certain kind of canvas, maybe. But it's definitely not what we get here. But I thought, what an adorable, and it all kind of just goes together. I thought, what a sweet, I just, it just always blows my mind when people do things like this, you know? That they take the time, you know, thinking about you when they're doing these things. That sure was very nice of her. Now, Grandma Joe, are you up just because you're a night owl? Are you painting, or are you watching TV, or are you laying in bed? Hi, Robin, how are you? And Lavina, why are you up? And Robin, why are you up? Are you or better question, what are you doing? Are you watching television? Are you crafting? You just can't sleep. Yeah, oh, I can't blame you. You're crocheting? What are you crocheting, Robin? Hi, Hi, Peggy. How are you? Did you watch Little People Big World tonight? Amy is going to sell the farm to Matt. She's going to take a buyout. What are you doing, Peggy? Did you see what Maria from overseas in the UK made me? Did you see that? I'm going to put up I did a video before I came on showing it, but on my live I was just going to show it because it's here. It's not a bunny. It's a doll. It's a Tilda doll. Look at her. And she made this. And look at this little bird. Is that not adorable? It's an angel. Look at the little dress. Little shoes. I know, isn't that cute? And then a banner. She made me a banner. All handmade. And this is, I can't pronounce her last name, but I'm hoping she gets a YouTube channel quick because she's extremely, as you can see, talented. And she made me these coasters, which I'm absolutely in love with because they're all retro. Just love them. Oh, your daughter and grandkids are coming for the weekend? Oh, how cool. What'd you do today, Peggy? Or what were you doing tonight? Yeah, you know, there's so many talented people in this world. I don't check my email nearly as much as I check my uh, Facebook or YouTube. Oh, and Instagram. I do check it, but you know how your email, how you get an email? Well, you know how sometimes you can get like 100 emails in a day? So if you don't scroll down far enough, and that's why I don't, because I just get so inundated with stuff. So unless I know a day that someone is emailing me or I'm looking, business wise. Oh, okay. Then I will. I'll just look at your name, Robin. Hi, Kim. Oh, how cute. Firecrackers. Did you see the firecrackers I made I think it was last year I made them. Yeah, it was. Out of the paper towel rolls. And I was going to get so much stuff done these last 2 days, and I ended up being at my daughter's because she was having a rough time. And then today, Everly had her talent show. And then last week, I was with my daughter, remember, because her husband was filming. And I keep thinking, oh my gosh, better get your stuff together, Davita. And by the time nighttime comes, I get too tired. I mean, I did film a couple things earlier tonight. I filmed this to put out tomorrow. And I filmed the rest of me pouring the bees and strawberries. Then I have to paint them, and then that'll be done. Yeah, they're very easy to make. Debbie, how are you? What did you do today, Debbie? Anything exciting? You did? Oh, and you know what? I called all three of my Dollar Trees this morning. Not one of them had the plates. A couple had a couple bowls, and she said a couple bowls. And another one had a couple mugs and uh, glasses, and the last one didn't have anything. If I had waited for my Dollar Tree to get anything in the lemon, I mean, meaning a set, I'd still be waiting. Oh, thank you, Kim. Oh, today was Everly's talent show. Yeah, save those paper towel rolls and then just cut them and put some Fourth of July, patriotic paper, and then go to Dollar Tree and get some of the, the ones that sit but they look kind of sparkly, and put that inside of it. Which video, Robin? So you went to the Dollar Trees all around you and you didn't get half of what you needed. Oh, you too, Kim? Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah, about 45 years I've been crafting. Oh, for corn's sake. Peggy, did he really? Oh, Robin. The one with Jeremy? Oh, I'm telling you. I am telling you. It was a nightmare as far as the filming went. I mean, it was fun filming with him, but it was a pain in the butt because it kept going out. And so I had to keep, and I have a feeling it's his Wi-Fi, a lot of it, but oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was. It was one after the other after the other. That is the truth. Hi, Shirley's Craft World. How are you? Hey, Dana. How are you? So not one of them had. Okay, and there we go again. That's what I'm saying. You're in Riverside. I'm here. And you can't get lemon plates. Now, other people in up north, Northern California, they've got them. I'm telling you, it is something about Southern California. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, the bits and pieces of it. Oh, good. I'm glad. You have baby fawns in your backyard? Do you have a Facebook, Grandma Joe? Or an Instagram? Oh, you don't? Well, when I go to look for Robin's picture to download, if you want to send them on my email, you can send them that way. Hi, Fern. You know, I could kick myself, Peggy, and it wouldn't be the first time. Actually, I'm probably kicking myself all the time. But I saw the wooden houses, right? And this was a couple weeks ago. They're not there anymore. And I kept looking at them thinking, they're cute, but what would I do with them? What would I do with them? Really, Davita? Really, you idiot? So, as usual, par for the course with me, I get home and I'm sitting there around 10 o'clock at night going, what the heck? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? I have all kinds of ideas now. But oh no, Davita has to think, well, now what would you do with it? Trying to be so, let's save my pennies. I could kick myself. Night, Grandma Joe. I'll keep him in prayer, honey. Oh yeah, Robin, Facebook? You mean Messenger from Facebook? Yeah. Yes, definitely you can do that. Yes, I did get it, Fern. Can you believe it? Yeah, just send it that way, Robin. So, Peggy, you want to get them because you want to. Well, can you get them online? I bet you they make you buy box though, huh? Well, the other thing I never saw there was the uh oh, those boards that they have now with the letters, the word boards? I didn't see any of that. I'm telling you, it irritates the heck out of me. They didn't have any page? Oh well, I guess they wouldn't. Trying to think if Hobby Lobby has patriotic placemats. I haven't been there for a week. Trying to think in my mind. I'm trying to go down the aisle in my head. I don't remember placemats. Well, do you have a Kohl's by you? Or Target? Maybe Target has some. Yes, you can send them. Peggy, do you have Facebook where you can send them in Messenger? If not, tell me. And if you send them to my email, I can get them that way. Just tell me when you're going to send them, and I'll be looking for it. And is your name the same on your email if you don't have Messenger as it is? You know how people have different names for their emails? Okay, Grandma Joe, I'll look when I get off here. Thank you. I didn't think they did. I was going, down the aisle trying to envision it, but I don't remember seeing any. Yeah, you could make them. Target either? Oh, okay, Peggy. I have it here. I'll go back and put it in there. Hi, Maria. How are you? Now it's got to be late for you because you're in Texas. Well, you're 2 hours ahead, right? Back to Hobby Lobby for fabric. You know what you could do is you could make a strip quilt type. You know what I mean? Get a couple or three kinds of material, just even a quarter yard, and just with your rotary cutter or whatever, just cut strips, and you could make like a quilt looking placemats. Oh yeah, you're you're a night owl. That's right, Debbie. Your granddaughter's going to be here soon. Isn't that pretty? Lemon material. I remember one year I made, I think I have pictures of it in my face on my Facebook under my photos. But I made the kids picture quilts. And I remember I probably started in, oh man, when did I start? I probably started in July or June or July. And I went through their baby books and because I kept a lot of like their drawings, and I took like one of them really, Jason really liked Disneyland. Well, I took pictures of him and uh, scanned the, that fabric that you can print on. So that's how I did all of them. But I scanned pictures like when he was little with Tanya at Disneyland when they were tiny, and then pictures as he grew up, still going at almost 50. And then I would insert, like a couple pictures of me and him in it, and, things like that. And so just personalizing it to things that they liked. And they really liked that. When is she due again, Debbie? They are, and they're very easy to do. All you got to do is print on that printable fabric, and then you just, quilt it the way you would anything else. August, oh my gosh, that's my grandmother's birthday. August 11th was my grandmother's birthday. Logos? What do you mean, Dana? You better believe it's a great day. Yeah. Really, Robin? Dana, if you go on to Canva, Canva, it's free. I use the free the free, oh, how do you say it? Well, you know what I mean. You can pay for it or you can use the free. I use the free. And that's how I've been making my thumbnails lately, is on Canva. Well, they have a section on there that is for YouTube, what you would want. Banners is what it is. And it's very easy to do, extremely easy to do. I don't know how to do it. The banner that I have is what I had that goes with my Facebook. And you might look, you know what? You might look on YouTube and look for how to make logos or, whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm going to make t-shirts, I think, with my saying that I say, because it's very personal to me, With yours, you could do, Dana, you could do, especially how you have it titled now, Biddy Boo's Homestead. You could have that, your name Biddy Boo, but because of where you live, you know what I mean, with your animals and everything and your chickens, you could make yours really cute. because your title for your channel would lend itself for some really cute clip art, or someone, if they could draw, or if you could get pictures, or you could even take pictures of your chickens, and then have someone, if you didn't want the real pictures of them, you know how you can kind of make them, I don't know the right word, but they almost look sketched, and you could put your Bitty Boo decor and more, like like over, and then have your animals underneath. Hey Lori, how you how you doing, Lori? How you doing, sweetie? I do too. I mean, she's got a lot going for her because, like I said, the name of her channel, and people automatically associate her with her animals, and she loves her animals. I think it'd be cute. You're melting? How hot was it there, Lori, today? You found a country store, Debbie? That's definitely what I would do, because you want something that goes with your channel and who you are. You know what I mean? Because that's your what word am I trying to say? That's your, well, it's your signature. You know what I mean? Meaning it's who you are. You are a person that lives where there are animals, well, that you love, your goats, your chickens, and that's how people associate you. So you want to keep that going. I'll probably use my, the 2 clip arts I have, and then put my saying to it on the t-shirt as well. $100? Good grief! You were hotter than I was. I knew it. I knew it was going to come. It was inevitable. Oh, cool, Dana. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm saying the right word, but the one that I have that I put before my videos that come, well, I'll show you. Hold on. No, I just took you out. I'll get the other one. Because I've been thinking about doing that for quite some time now. Oh, Lori, while you're on here, I got to show you. Maria sent me something today. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. Wait a minute. I got so many things going on all of a sudden. I don't want to show her thing, but it's from Maria from Middlesex, from the UK. Is her name pronounced Merchiva? Machiva, is it Merchiva, correct? Merchiva? Okay, so anyway, I've been thinking about this for a while. And I love my saying because, like I said, it's something that, I mean, there was meaning behind it, and I wasn't just saying it to say it. And it's what I feel. So I wanted to incorporate that into, well, Dana was right, logo. I guess logo would be the best way to put it. Anyway, I wanted to incorporate that into my shirts, but I would either use this one, which this was created by a web designer that my daughter-in-law did. She had her completely redo my Facebook, and that followed over into my YouTube, because you kind of want all of it kind of going together. You don't have to, but anyway, that or this one. Now this is the one that comes on before my videos, so it might be that. And then on the back or underneath, whatever, I'll just try to design it the way I want. Then I'll put my saying on there. So anyway, that's what I've been thinking about. So yes, Dana, great minds think alike, don't they? That's what I thought. We were about 80. You've got the space heater on? Oh. Machiva. Okay. Machiva. Hey, Dana, how are you? Dana, that's right. I remembered. Okay, Debbie. Okay, so Lori, let me show you. Well, now there's more people here, but I'll show you. Anyone that is familiar with Maria, and she's in the UK. Lori, has she started a YouTube channel yet? Oh, I took a shower as soon as I got home from Everly's talent show. Boom, I'm in that shower. I cannot stand the stickiness. Okay, Dana, go look at Canva. They'll give you a lot of ideas. I cannot stand to feel sticky, and I cannot go to bed when my skin is all sticky. I have to take a shower. Oh yeah, she is so sweet. Bye, Dana. Okay, let me show you real quick. So I got home today from Everly's thing, and I saw this package against the door, and I kept thinking, I didn't order anything. And I thought, So anyway, I got up there and went, oh my gosh. Well, she had this little butterfly, and then with just a little message to me. And then, look at this Tilda doll. Oh my gosh. And like I was telling them, to stuff something this tight, because I've made dolls before, to get it how she has gotten it, where there's no lumps or bumps and it's all smooth, that is very time consuming. And her body, and then look at this little bird. Look at that bird. And then her little face, and her hair is felt. She's felted the hair to the head, and then these little felt flowers. But look at this little dress. How adorable. And then the little buttons for the wings. And then back here. And she put, "Dearest Davida, my spring angel was made just for you. I hope you like her. Blessings, Maria." So I have to keep her up here because if I don't, I mean, I'm not in my living room enough, and I want to be able to see her. So I'm gonna keep her up here. And then she made this that went with it, this banner, and these felt flowers. I cannot get over how tightly I don't know how she does it. I mean, this thing is so tight, it's crazy. But look at these different little flowers. Look at that. And she made the banner. I know she did. And here's this little dell, and then these little beads. "I made this for your craft room. Love, Maria." How cute. And that goes, and the colors go with the Tilda doll. So she had everything coordinating. And then, like you, she made me, and you know me, I love the retro. Look at these. And they're all in French, so you'll appreciate this, Lori. Look at these. And she gave me a little card. She put, "I thought this will make a welcome addition to your dessert cart." Look at these. Look at the cupcakes on this. Isn't that beautiful? I just thought that was, wow. I mean, I hope to goodness she gets a, oh, she is. Isn't she talented? I hope. Oh, I'm just hoping that she gets a YouTube channel. I mean, there's so many things. Look what she could teach. I know, aren't those Tilda dolls so cute? Oh, okay, I'll watch that. Did you send it on Messenger, Debbie, or my email? I know, she is such a sweet person. Did she say that I know you said that she was going to do one, or she had signed up for YouTube, but did she ever, oh, message, okay, Debbie. Aw, how sweet of her. Or did she not start one yet? And what's holding her back? Is she just busy? Because she's got enough talent. I mean, that's obvious. Now, why'd you have to work outside, Lori? the Tilda dolls uh, start from? Oh, okay. So she just got too much going on. Does anyone know the history of the Tilda doll? Ugh. You had to be the moving man? Good grief. What kind, I mean, did you have to like move when you move stuff? I mean, is it like actual couches and all that? Ugh. That would be, won't it? I mean, wouldn't it done? You know what? I have a book, but I don't think it gives a history. It's just a really cool book from Europe, and I've had it for years. So basically, what you do is like a moving man, and then you go in instead of just leaving the stuff there, then you put it up. Oh, that would be terrible in 100-degree weather. Oh. And you know what? You know what I'm afraid of, you guys? I'm so afraid of this. Since we had such a long winter, you know, the cold, what I mean is the cold weather stayed until just a couple, well, last week even, it rained. My fear is now we're going to have a hot Christmas. And I always get mixed up if that's El Nino or Nina. I hope and pray that it is not a hot Christmas. I I looked at for your jewelry channel, Lori. I don't see it because it used to be right underneath your um, regular channel. But when I put onto your jewelry channel, it goes onto your craft channel or your regular, you know, your first channel. That's what it is, you guys. Oh, Grandma Joe's already gone. Dang. That's what we were trying to figure out. Because, oh, I'll have to tell her. But anyway, because we were talking, I said, this is not muslin. I know it's not. And it's almost like a canvas, but it's not canvas. And I said, it must be something, some kind of fabric over in Europe. Well, son of a gun, Debbie. That's what this is. That's what it is. Well, I'm so glad I asked that on here. Thank you, Debbie. Hey, kitty cat, how are you? Now, Debbie, how did you know all that? Because you're a quilter? Huh. Why not seeing that, Lori? Yeah, Peggy, that's what Debbie just told me. I know, isn't that the truth? That's what I tell people at work when they ask me something if I don't know it. I go Google. I'm telling you, you can Google anything and you'll find it. You didn't miss, well, yeah, well, how long have you been on, Kitty Cat? Did you see what I showed Lori? Because I showed, well, earlier, Grandma Joe and Crafty Kitty were on. I know. What did we do before Google? I guess we didn't do much. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I mean, when we didn't have Google, we didn't know Google, right? So we weren't missing it because we didn't know it. You guys, I don't know how many of you were on with when I was on with Jeremy, but remember when I was showing you the, or for any of you that saw the caricatures that he made of the people at work? I guess we would trudge to the library to look things up. Well, this is the one he made of me. I don't know if all of you have seen it, but I'm desperately wanting him to make me one for my craft room, because I would put that on a t-shirt. But this is the one he made me for my 50th. And at the time, at Albertsons, they had a new position, and that was where they had a mocked up chef area, and so they put me over there, and so I mean, I would cook right in this little makeshift, right in the middle of the store, kind of like a little kiosk, if you will. Well, anyway, so for my 50th birthday, he made this for me. So he made, because at the time, I was doing that. But then he started making the stuff that I make, like spaghetti, and then, but how intricate he is, if you look at this. I mean, he puts in the digital for the stove, and even the name, Viking. And then the balloons, that was for my birthday part. But I know he could just make something with all kinds of craft stuff, right? I know he could. Yeah, he has, I mean, and he even has this for the light on the stove. And even, look at the chicken's feet. But, oh, I really want him to make me a caricature. But he has to be in the mood. I would too. I'd give anything to be able to draw like that. He really is. He's extremely talented. I mean, he really is. No, I'm hearing you, Maria. I just had taken them out before I came up here. Did I talk him into making a caricature? No. Well, that would be wonderful, Debbie, if you did. I mean, I know what it's like because you have to, you have to be in the mood to, you got to get your mojo going. But I'll tell you what, I will tell you this much with YouTube, if that mojo isn't there for, any length of time, even, and when I say any length of time, I mean like, maybe 3 or 4 days, that really throws you back when you're trying to get things out and get out content for people to watch. So that in itself, I mean, now again, I'm taught, well, I mean, really, it could go with anything. It could go with the beauty community, it could go with vlogging. Now, see, to me, I mean, kudos to the people that vlog every day. There is no way in this earth that I could do that. Well, first of all, it would be a very boring, believe me, it would be a very boring day. But for the people that can do it and do it, I'll tell you what, a camera in front of your face as you're going about your daily life, I don't think so. I couldn't do it. I just think that it would be extremely hard to do that. But anyway, back to this. So, when you have things that you have to get done, or, if things come into play where you have already things that you're ready to do, and then something comes up where you have to leave and you're not home, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that threw me because, you were planning to do this and this and this. And for me, I always try to keep videos backed up, So I have, what I mean is, put up in the can so you have them, so you can go to them and put one up. So if you are doing something, that week before, whatever, you have something. And that's another reason I have never made a set schedule to go on live, because I know me and I know, I mean, anything could come up. I mean, like this week, I was at my daughter's house last week. I knew I was going to be there last week. Yesterday, I had no clue I was going to be there. So just, let's say that on Mondays, I said I was going to go on. And then all of a sudden, I don't go on. I don't want that pressure of thinking, oh, people are going to expect me to be on at a certain time and a certain day and then not show up. So that's why I just, it's always just a hit and miss when I'm on. Okay, Dana. Good night, hon. Have a good day at work. I'll probably do a couple things for the 4th. I am going to do a series on faux desserts for summer. So I did do, I don't know if you saw them last year. I did do a couple cakes and ice cream and cupcakes for the 4th. I might do 1 or 2 things for the 4th, but most of what I'm going to make, as far as faux desserts and faux goodies, summertime stuff, is going to be for that series, meaning just, stuff like you would get if you went into the store or whatever the case. Because I did do quite a bit last year for the 4th in regards to faux food. And did you guys, oh, no, did I show, oh, yes, I did. I showed you my bee prints, right? Because I'm going to do a few DIYs for oh, please, for bees, because I'm doing a few okay, Lori. Well, really, you should soak in some Epsom salts. Good night, sweetie. Yeah, I am going to do that. I'm going to make milkshakes. Go to Bed Bath and Beyond for the glasses. Back in the dish section. You too, Lori. But the I'm going to do a few things, like, how do I say it? Well, sweet treats, you know what I mean? Not just baking. I mean, although I'm going to do that too. But things that you would find with summertime, you know, the milkshakes, and I'll do another sundae, and ice cream cones, you know. Come here, Polly. I'm telling you, you guys, every time she wants to come up here now. If Rosemary was here, she'd be saying, give her a hug. Okay, say hi. Ooh, that smells really good, Davidas. That is from the UK. Nope, don't start licking or I'm going to put you down. Nope, nope, no, no, no. I might, but I have another idea for the peanuts. Peggy, she's camera shy. Yeah. She's a ham. I've got so many things in my mind, you guys, it's crazy. But I know you're going to like it. And then I have another thing. When I was printing out the honeybee stuff, there were other things that I was getting ready to print out. Oh my gosh. I think you guys will like it. I was printing them out with my granddaughter in mind, but it could be done for yourself, for a granddaughter, for a daughter. Very nostalgic. And I know my granddaughter Everly will love it because she loves playing, you know, with little dolls and stuff. But I was getting so excited when I was going. I must have spent, I'm not joking, I must have spent probably, at least 2.5 hours on Google looking up different things to download onto my iPad so I could print stuff out. Yes, I am going to do Christmas in July, Robin. Yeah, for sure I am going to do that. Polly, no licking. Now I'm going to put you down if you keep doing that. Nope, no licking. Nope. Okay. I don't want you licking. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was looking back at my notes and looking again at Pinterest. And when I look at Pinterest, I always, for the majority of time, I'll look at something, but then I'll tweak it. Or I might use something a little bit different than what they use, you know? And you guys, July's next month. And on top of all of this, I got to get see, I thought I was going to get all of this stuff done this week. Well, that didn't happen. I work Thursday, hopefully Friday, I work Saturday, and maybe I'll be able to do some Sunday. But yeah, I mean, I've just got so much stuff in my head, you know. And then, once in a while, I guess it doesn't hurt to clean the house. I mean, I have that too. There is, let me put it to you this way. There is no way, no way, if I was still working the grocery business, because I worked 40 hours a week, I was full time. There is no way I could have done what I do now, working 4 hours a week. No way. No way in the world could I have done it. There's just too much. I mean, figure you work 40 hours, you come home, you have to clean your house. If you have little kids, forget about it. Then you have, life that happens, you know. Then you have to research stuff. And again, now I'm speaking of the craft end of YouTube. You have to find crafts, and or if you have things in mind to do, get that stuff together, film it, then edit, and then put it up. This is more of a job than what I do at Hobby Lobby, because I put many, many more hours into this than I do. I mean, you figure I only work at Hobby Lobby 2 days a week. This is where really my working hours is here. Is that when your husband passed away, Robin, on July 9th? I love those lollipops too, Peggy. I have to admit that. I loved them. And again, be ready for the faux treats, because those, I'm telling you, and they're so easy to make. So easy to make. All right, Robin, we'll be July 9th. Okay. Oh yeah, I do. I put a lot of work into this channel. And I mean, and I don't mind it because it's my choosing, and I love doing what I do, and I love sharing what I make, and I love when people tell me, that they've made something, or they want to show me something that they've made, from watching my channel. I absolutely adore it. So, I mean, and you'll never hear me complain about it, because it's not for you guys to hear any complaining. I mean, if you have a YouTube channel and that's what you choose to do, okay, so do it. But don't complain, about, it being hard, or, you can't, it's getting tough. I mean, if you want to quit. But I mean, you never want to make your family members on YouTube feel like, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't. Is it a lot of work? Yes, it is a lot of work if you want to do it right. But it's all of our choosing, because this is what we chose to do. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense to anybody? Yes, for sure. Of course we will, Robin. And it was just last year, so believe me, I do know. And this is the first anniversary of it. So it will be all the first, and I can't say that after the first it's easier, because I really haven't had too many of the next year yet. You know what I'm saying? I've had a couple, but that first anniversary, is really tough. Oh, thank you, Robin. Well, yes, I will have that. And like I said, I'll have other things too, you know, that you guys might like to do. And I do this channel too, in all honesty, because hopefully these videos will be able to stay up, you know, forever. Well, as long as YouTube's around. But for other people, coming up that are crafters, that are just young yet, and for my family. So when I'm not here, they will still have, you know, would be able to come on here and, see me and listen to me. Because I'll tell you what, just a little bit I have of Tanya, and I have very, very, very little, extremely little of her voice, you know what I mean? And like when I look at Nana, the one that I told you about a while back that passed away it's been quite a few years now, I think, about 3 actually. Maybe even going on 4. Oh, maybe 3. Anyway, her family kept her channel up. And I will go on there periodically just to hear her again, because I was friends with her, texting and stuff. And sometimes I'll just think, you want to hear her. So that's another reason I do it. But yes, you'll have, yeah, I know it's been at least 3 years. Probably it will be. You know what? I think it'll be 3 years this October, actually. Because I know she passed away in October. The end of September, beginning of October. Because her last video was her Dollar Tree haul with her Halloween stuff. She was going to make stuff to show you guys for her grandkids. She was such a pretty woman. And very sweet. And as sweet as she was, she used to get the trolls sometimes. I mean, you know what? You can't win for losing. And I can't remember if her brother died right before she did. I believe it was her brother died before she did. It was either before or after, but I want to say it was no, it was before. He died before. Because I remember she talked about it a little bit in one of her videos. And then when I was texting with her sister after she passed away, it was just extremely hard because they had passed relatively close in time with one another. So what colors are you going to make, and what kind of quilt are you going to make for your granddaughter, your grandbaby, Debbie? We know that Robin's making a pizza carrier. You're going to make a quilt. Peggy is wanting to decorate a little more in the living room. And you're going to send me pictures of that on my messenger, right, Peggy? Am I right, or the email? I'll have to look back at this and reread it. Lori, she's just moving furniture in 100-degree weather. Dana's looking for her logo. Kitty Cat, I think Kitty Cat's sleeping. Maria went to let the dogs out and went to bed. I think that's everyone. Dana went to bed because she had to get up in the morning. Kim, I think Kim might have went to bed. Hi, Dora. How are you, hon? Oh, how cute. Pink fabric. I'll tell you what, you want to see some beautiful cakes. My gosh, Dora. Oh, there's Maria. I thought you might have went to bed, Maria. Dora makes beautiful faux cakes because she sent me pictures. She goes, Davita, look what I made. Beautiful. And on, I think Facebook, right, Dora? I think it's Facebook where they could see them. Honest to goodness, you guys, it just blows my mind when you guys will send those to me and say, look what I made, look what I made. And I look at them, I think, oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. So pretty. I love them. What did Debbie, or what did you guys, well, any of you answer? What were you going to put for your in your kitchen for Christmas this year? I'm still going to do. I don't know if I'm going to just incorporate, because I've done a candy kitchen for years, but last year I did the gingerbread. I'm still going to do the gingerbread this year. But I may incorporate more. I'm just thinking out loud right now. More faux desserts in the trees. I might do that. That'd be kind of cute. What, Maria? Wait a minute. Maria, are you trying to be a policeman right now? No, I caught someone breaking into the storage room. Maria, tell me you didn't chase them. What did you do last year, Peggy? I'm going to do snowmen in the den for sure. But I guess you could put snowmen and gingerbread together. I'll tell you another thing. When you're doing YouTube, the holidays go by so quick. You did snowmen. Did you do them in the kitchen, Peggy? Oh, how cute. Now, did you do primitive snowmen or all kinds of snowmen? Primitive and cutesy and you know what I mean? Some of them are more primitive and farmhousey looking, where others are the cutesy type. Oh, you haven't decorated it all? Oh, all kinds? That's cute, Peggy. Yeah, I do all kinds of Santas. Um, you did I know that you didn't decorate for a couple years, Debbie? I mean, why would I know that? But you like the primitive, Debbie? Robin, Robin. I can just see her face. Oh my lost, I lost connection. Oh, you were out of town. You know what? I don't like being out of town at Christmas. I don't. I remember one year my sister, she was married, Nalini, my older sister, she was married to, well, you guys probably won't know who he is, but he was Dale Courtney. He was very popular back in, like Benny Goodman and Glenn Miller, Desi Arnaz, that era, because he was older than she was. Well, anyway, then he was the PR of the Oakland Raiders for a couple years. I don't know exactly how many years, but I remember a couple years. Well, anyway, she wanted to fly us to her house in Oakland for Christmas one year, and this is years ago. Jason was Jason was 5, Tanya was 4, and Jeremy was just not even a year old yet, I don't think. So we were there for Christmas. And I'm telling you, when I got home, it felt like I never had Christmas that year. It was the weirdest feeling. It's like we got home, and we got home 2 days after Christmas, and it was like I didn't have Christmas. I like being at home. Oh, light up snowmen. I used to decorate angels too, Debbie. Oh, I love rocking horses too. Oh, wait till you see this one thing. I can't tell you yet, but Robin, it's cute. Dear God, Maria. Maria, now wait a minute. Oh, she's got to go. The police just show. Okay, wait. No, she'll probably be gone forever. Maria. She had her handgun with her, so she must live where she feels she needs a handgun. Okay, now think about this for a minute, you guys. Do you like the way I digress back? Okay, but hopefully you've known me long enough now, you just kind of follow it. It drives my kids nuts. But anyway, she took a handgun out with her. That means she knows she probably needs it when she takes those dogs out late. If I was close enough to her now, I would probably throttle her. I'd probably say, "What were you thinking?" Even, you know what I mean? Here she is, a woman by herself, and this guy is trying to break in. He could have killed her. Yes, I did make mop angels. I love them. Wait a minute, where is the one? I was going to show you guys, I'll go get it, I want to show you. No, Polly, not yet, not yet. I was going to show you how to make her. She's big. She's on my wall in my craft room. I haven't showed you my craft room yet. She's got these big wings, and her hair is made out of the sisal rope, you know, and her body's out of the muslin. Remember I told you how I make, here's another thing of those dolls where you stuff them, and then here's the heart, and this is just regular muslin with, she's really big. That is from almost 30 years ago. Did you guys see when I made the Christmas angel? I bet you could make something out of a toilet brush. But now I'm scared that that person's going to know that she was out there. Oh. Oh. Well, Peggy, this one was just made from muslin. We don't know. The police are there now. Man, he could have went after her. Ugh. See, I'm the type, I always think of the what ifs, and I hate that. I wish I could just tune it out of my mind. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. If he knows she has a gun, they may break in just to try to get that gun. Oh, dang. I know. We have our own real Columbo out there right now. Yeah, I used to make the mop dolls, and I used to, the clowns that you'd make with the material and the styrofoam and the felt for their eyes, but my kids, too many of them were scared of them, so I didn't make them anymore. I hope. I hope they won't try to get in. I'd like to do one more thing that I think you guys would really like for my lemon theme. I really think this lemon theme again will find itself next summer because it is very pretty and very airy. But there is one more thing. I don't know if I have time. Dang it. Dang. I wish my hands and time could go as fast, you know what I mean, working as what my mind thinks. And I'm going to get my hair cut. The girl that cuts my hair, we're playing phone tag, but I'm hoping to get there next week. I got to get some of this length off. Oh, I bet it's so cute. In all the chickens. Oh, I wish so bad that Dollar Tree would come out with apples like the lemons. Real pretty apple motif. Wouldn't that be beautiful for fall? Think about that. If they made apple, because remember how pretty the cherry plates were? If they made a couple big apples, a couple big leaves, like they did the lemons, that could go all the way through September, October, November, because it's fallish. You know what I mean? Oh, pumpkins. Pumpkins, Debbie. What if they did pumpkins? That's right. And you know what, Peggy? Everything comes back. You know how now they talk about, oh, what do they call them? Nowadays they call them, what do they call them? Shoot, I can't remember what they call them. But anyway, what it is, it's macrame. Remember how people would make the macrame wall hangings? Well, they're all back now. If you look, you see them all over now. Well, that's something that was back in the late 70s, well, mid 70s, all the way into the early 90s. It's nothing new. I mean, people come on and they think they've done something new. They haven't. Sometimes it's been revamped, I'll give you that much. But there's a lot of crafts that just are, you know, reborn again. The pendulum always swings back and forth. Wouldn't the apple plates be gorgeous? If they made those in any way like they did those lemon or the sunflowers, oh man, that would be so pretty. Oh, you have your grandmother's apple dishes? Oh my gosh, how cool. You have to put those out this fall, Robin. Those must be gorgeous. My mother-in-law, she was so good at macrame, and she made this most gorgeous. It went from the ceiling almost all the way to the floor. And then she put a huge round piece of glass in the middle of it. And she had this huge fern that went in the inside of that. You know what I mean? I never learned macrame. I used to crochet. Now I'm not a crocheter. I can crochet the very most simplistic things, a chain stitch, but or a double stitch. That's it. But I used to crochet rugs out of fabric, big heart rugs. I may do that again. To me, those are timeless. Oh, Debbie, now what are you getting me into? Did you look at apple dishes? Debbie, go ahead. You might as well. You looked at pumpkin. You might as well see if they have any apple. Go ahead. Let me know. So when I get off, I can add that to the list. I still have to get my collagen and my, what was that other thing Cheryl was telling us about? Collagen and Peggy, what was she telling us about? Collagen and collagen you take by the pill. And what what was the thing she said? So wait, the pumpkin is called Autumn Field. Did you look to see if they have apples? Yeah, it was some. You know what? I went to Walmart after work because she said she got it at for $10, the collagen pills, I believe it was. I couldn't find collagen to save me. I probably looked a good 15 minutes, and I almost thought, you know what, I would call her for 2 cents. But it was already 10 o'clock at night, so I didn't because she's in Boston. I thought it was from CVS. Well, I wrote it down somewhere, but I have to get that. I've got to get my hair cut. Oh, I've got all these things. So you look too. I did not find them any. Oh, dear God, don't tell me, Debbie. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at her. Now she's putting it all in capital letters. Oh my gosh, dishes in the shape of apples. Are they really cute? How much are they? You know, it's a good thing that we're not all in a 12-step program for shopping because none of us would make it. We'd go, oh no, we can't buy anymore. So one of us would go, oh my gosh, you should see what they have. What? Well, don't tell me. Oh, you won't believe. Oh, what? Well, go ahead, tell me how much. I could just see it now. We'd never get cured. 72 and they're adorable. Is it for a set of four? It has an apple pattern. So, Robin, now what are you talking about? Are you talking about the dishes that your grandmother left you? Debbie, I love it. I love it. She's on looking at all this stuff going, okay, wait, I gotta tell him. Okay, I can just see her right now going a mile a minute looking at these dishes. Okay, where is it? Okay, hurry up. Okay. Oh, look what I found. Dora, she's just cracking up. Okay, you know what's really gonna, do you know what's really gonna be the kicker, you guys? Stemless wine glasses. So we go on here and we think, oh my gosh. So we get them, hypothetically. 2 months down the road, Dollar Tree has them, $1 a piece. Would we croak or what? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You're an enabler, Debbie. That's what I'm saying. We'd never make it in a 12-step program for spending. It would never happen. They'd kick us out. But apple dishes, you guys, don't those sound adorable? If I could only get one or the other for fall, because I already have the sunflower from Dollar Tree last year, remember? Those are beautiful. But if I had to have one or the other, I would get the apple. There she comes again. Okay, all right, guys. 115, set of 6. 115 for 6 dinner plates, Debbie. Okay, Robin. They would put us in a rubber room, and then we'd still try to figure out what we could do with it. Porter Marion. For 6 plates, I'm talking for a dinner set. imagine if her husband's up right now. What are you doing, Debbie? Debbie. Whoa, Debbie. He's thinking, what the heck is she looking at? Her finger's going a mile a minute. I wonder who thinks of the designs that Dollar Tree does. And I wonder, do you think it comes from China? Do you think this stuff... He tells you can window shop all you want. I'm just wondering, I wish we could get ideas to them. I really would like to get some apple dishes. I guess I won because I'm so in love with those lemon dishes that I want to get apple for the fall. Anyway, I just looked at my clock. It's 12:16. Dear Lord. Okay, so I'm gonna spell it, and you know why I'm gonna spell it, because you know who's right down by my feet. And if I say it, she'll start jumping like crazy. She wants to go O-U-T, and I don't want to go much later because of, you know, the critters. Oh, you worked at the department store and that stuff was pricey? I'm going to start looking around, and if I find anything, when I come on, I'll tell you guys. 3 a.m. there, Robin? Oh, Lord. Well, anyway, Maria's going to be a while, I'm sure. But keep her in prayer, because I don't know the whole story yet. But I'm sure she'll come back on and tell us when we get back. I know. Well, the other thing is, if they did put us in a padded cell, we'd be zombies because we'd never sleep. I know, I was too. But she'll come back on, I'm sure, when one of us comes on live again. Well, anyway, just let I'm still picturing Debbie there looking at everything. Okay, guys, remember, the world really is a better place because you're in it.